showtime.
Welcome to the Positive Side. I'm your host, Roy Garibaldi, and you can see I've got a big, huge smile. Why? Because we're at Phoenix International Raceway, and I'm always going to bring you a little bit of life, sports, and entertainment. And I can't think of a better way to kick this week off than Night of Champions.
Booty, booty, booty! Let's go racing, boys and girls!
It's the dinner of champions, so just to be here is an honor, you know. Having other champions here, having our Daytona 500 champion here tonight, and of course for charity, and all of us, everybody in racing, and NASCAR in particular, got big hearts, and when it's for charity, we always try to do what we can, help as much as we can. And fun night, great cause. A lot of fun people here. Danica's here, and Lynn St. James, Trevor's over here, our 500 champion, and I get to talk to all of them.
It's fabulous to be able to be at Phoenix, at PIR, and then to be a part of this Night of Champions, but to celebrate primarily the champion, this Trevor Bayne, who just goes out there at 20 years old and wins the Daytona 500. And what Trevor has really done is to show that what's perceived as impossible is now possible. And when you're talking to kids that have started racing when they're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, and they dream about this, and yet it's never happened. And so to be able to see it happen, I think it will be such a positive message for a lot of young people that are in racing to say, you can do this, but it's hard work, it's dedication, it's focus. It's all the things I tell them, but you know, sometimes you just lose sight of it.
You've known Danica since she was 14. How have you seen her grow?
I see the same girl today that I saw when she was 14, as far as her dedication, her intensity, her commitment, and that's what I look for. I mean, it's in the eyes, it's in the handshake, it's in the whole demeanor of the person. Danica had it then. She has it now. She's matured. She understands the bigger picture. We've talked about, one of the things that I tell them is that they really have to know who you are. You have to be able to figure out who you are inside, your core, your values. She didn't understand what that meant back when she was 14, 15, 16. She understands that now. So I think, I've just celebrate what she's been able to accomplish and know that she's not done yet. She can still get better, and she's willing to do whatever it takes to be able to make that happen.
Being in company with somebody like Lynn St. James, and she has started this foundation to give back to the women in the sport. How do you want to contribute to that?
Lynn helped me from the very beginning with meeting people since I was basically 13 or 14 years old. So for it to come full circle and be spending more time with her now and be able to help on the other side instead of her helping me so much and meeting people, and now I'm able to help generate interest and excitement from other people by helping her. So it's a good thing to come full circle.
2 things we got to do first.
Okay, let's do it.
Stop a second.
Stop it.
And breathe.
Got it.
Has it sunk in?
No, not yet. That's going to take more than one deep breath to sink in. I've been trying that already. But I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't seem like reality. It's crazy.
Second thing we got to do.
Okay.
Give me your hand. Check out this bling. How does that feel?
It's pretty heavy. It's a little bit more bling than I would ever rock, but at least for this first week I got to keep it on, because when I wake up every night I feel like it was a dream, and so I got to look down to make sure it's still on there and make sure it really happened.
I'd be sleeping with that on my finger for a long, long time.
I hear ya. At first when I was showing it off, I felt like a girl with an engagement ring or something, because I was holding it like this, and I realized I got to do something more manly and make a fist or something, because we still showing it off though.
You're like the Justin Bieber of NASCAR, and what else have I heard? Oh, let's jump on the Bayne wagon. Have you heard that one?
I have heard that one on Twitter. Somebody sent that earlier, so that's kind of funny.
How does it feel that you're a motivation for all those young drivers out there?
Well, there's some really good drivers. I mean, you mentioned Austin Dillon there, Justin Allgaier, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Michael McDowell, who's a local from here. I mean, there is a lot of talent, and I think it's cool what NASCAR's doing. They're kind of separating the points series. Kind of stinks for us because we'd be leading the points in Cup right now, but they're really wanting to bring up the youth into NASCAR again, and I think that's a great thing. The goal for Trevor Bayne is not to be the greatest race car driver, it's not to be the most marketable, not to be the most popular, and those are tough things to say. I said, it's to take this platform that he's given me and grow it, which might require me to be the best race car driver, the most popular, or whatever, but whatever it is that it's going to require, I'm ready to do it. And then as soon as I surrender, then all of a sudden he's like, here you go, let's do it. So I think that's the biggest thing to do.
Well, that's awesome. And you know what? I'd overheard him say that he has done just about 200 interviews. Well, here's 201.
There we go.